As the saying goes, if you are what you eat, then what are you? Most Americans would be a mixture of carbohydrates, fatty acids, and high amounts of corn syrup. My favorite food being sushi, I must be raw fish. Or maybe a banana. What you put in your body ultimately reflects how you look from the inside out. Poor nutrition is the leading cause of many diseases and illnesses throughout the world, and bad eating habits can often lead to major complications, including diabetes and childhood obesity. As America continues to pump its inhabitants full of fatty food, we continue to get fatter and fatter and continually less healthy. According to a study last updated on March 17, 2009, 39.8 million American adults, that's more than 57% of American adults, are overweight. And the estimated death rates related to obesity is approximately 1 in 6, or 14.6%, or the 39.8 million people in the United States. The first main point I wanted to talk to you guys about is health complications. The first thing I think about when I think about health complications related to obesity is the mobility of an obese person. The bigger you are, the harder it becomes to move. According to obesityfocus.com, obesity, especially severe obesity, reduces mobility and the freedom of movement. This makes people more accident prone. Then there are all the day-to-day pressures and stresses that excess weight demands on the body. The body itself has to accomplish even basic tasks which become harder with obesity, such as walking and breathing. Ultimately, moving less ultimately makes you bigger. The bigger a person gets, the more that they take away from their life, and not only their own life, but the life of their family. A person that is extremely obese may not be able to just purchase one airplane ticket. They may not be able to go to the movies, or park close at the mall or the grocery store. They may have to buy 2 seats when attending a sporting event, or sit in a handicap spot. You lose out on more than you think when you become obese. And no one likes to admit it, but you become a stereotype, and society will view you differently. The second thing I think about when I talk about health complications is illness. Diabetes can be attained from an unhealthy style of living. Foods high in fat and cholesterol can cause heart complications. These result in major surgeries such as the heart bypass, and this can clog arteries which distribute blood throughout the body. Health complications do seem like a harsh price to pay for eating poorly, but in the end, dying or losing a loved one to food is ironically tragic. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is death. There are over 300,000 obesity-related deaths per year, which is 25,000 people dying per month. It's 5,769 people dying every week, 821 people dying a day, and that's 34 people dying from obesity every hour. This is something that you can control. According to wrongdiagnosis.com, $33 billion is annually spent on weight loss products and services. Studies show an increase in mortality rate associated with obesity of the body mass index over 30. The obese individuals have a 50 to 100% chance more of risk of death from all causes, compared with the normal weight individuals, which is body mass 20 to 25%. Most of the increased risk is due to cardiovascular causes. Being overweight may eventually lead to suicide. People who are obese are very unhappy with themselves, and they're very frustrated with the way that they eat, and they cannot lose the weight. Their quality of life becomes less and less. As Kevin Caruso states, a study on morbid obesity and depression that appeared in the American Journal of Entomology indicates that people who are morbidly obese are 5 times as likely to be depressed than those who are not. Obesity is a dangerous and can even become a fatal battle. This is an issue that we all must deal with. The only thing a person can fully control in this life is themselves. So take time to take care of your body that you have, because you won't get another one.